Hello, Hamster Kombat CEO. In this particular video, I'm going to share with you a possible theory for Hamster Kombat allocation of their airdrop tokens. Potentially, I'm going to share with you how you can make $1,000 from this Hamster Kombat airdrop. But firstly, I'm going to use statistics to analyze how much Hamster Kombat is making from their YouTube channel, from their Telegram, and also from their Twitter page. Let's dive into this. So right here, I already made this analysis in one of my previous videos already. And based on ChatGPT, using my Telegram channel as an example, as a yardstick, I was able to come up with $149 million as how much Hamster Combat is making from their Telegram channel. As you can see, their Telegram channel has 49 million subscribers. And if we go down right here, you could see there's a little bit of an ad that is showing down below. You see this. This shows that this Hamster Combat page is actually monetized. This is an ad, a Telegram ad displaying on their page. Now, based on the amount of views they are getting, we are able to use ChatGPT to come up with a figure. And right here, you could see it begins from a lower band earnings of 19.8 million down to the upper band limit of 149 million. So I used the upper band, and that was how we got this right here. Now, also from their Twitter page, I also made analysis by doing some key research, and we came up right here that from Hamster Combat Twitter page or Twitter handle right here, we are able to come out using ChatGPT that they make around right here $16,596 from their Twitter page based on the revenue they receive from Twitter X. So that gives us the total value of these. Now from YouTube, YouTube was quite easy because we have Social Blade, which is a platform that gives us analysis. You can analyze any YouTube channel and see exactly how much they are making. Now, because Hamster Combat is a new channel on YouTube, you go into their oldest video right here. This channel literally started 1 month ago, so they only have 1 month earnings to spend, and that gives us a total of 2.2 million naira in annual earnings. And based on my YouTube channel, I think this is fairly okay for this, and that gives us a total of $151 million that Hamster Combat is making from these three platforms which they are most active on. Now, assuming they pay everyone $1,000 and they have like 200 million CEO. Now I'm factoring in that I know that there are lots of bot accounts and there are lots of people that have multiple accounts, which the KYC is going to filter out at the end of the day. So that is to say this number is going to cut off to like probably not up to like 50 million CEOs. And so if $1,000, but then I'm just going to be using $200 because that is the start. $200 active users, that is what the start from Hamster Combat. That means they need $200 billion to be able to pay each person $1,000. Now also we need to factor the price that some persons are going to earn more than others. So theoretically, I'm saying that Hamster Combat needs $200 billion for this particular airdrop allocation. Now that is a huge sum of money, and so the question boils down to how can Hamster Combat afford to do this? Well, it's very simple, and like I explained in previous video, airdrops are created. They do not need to have $200 billion on their bank account to share to people. It's not a giveaway. Airdrops are created. You can create your own token. I can create my own token. It's going to take me literally like 30 seconds. We can go onto Fiverr and ask somebody to create a token for us. It's going to cost us like $15. You can see right here on YouTube, if you search for create a crypto coin for free, you can see that how to create cryptocurrency token for free in 2 minutes. So creating a token right here is super easy. It's something that anyone can do. And so basically the point here is that it's not going to cost them $200 billion to give you those tokens, but instead they just need to create that token. But then what makes a token valuable is the system and the backend that is guiding this particular token and how also it is distributed. And I think so far so good. Hamster Combat, above every other Telegram mining bot, has proven to be on top of their game when it comes to this crypto game. And so I sincerely think that Hamster Combat has the provision to make Hamster Combat token a very successful one. Now, that being said, now that we know that Hamster Combat can afford to do this, I also want you to understand that pre-market sales has actually started for Hamster Combat. So technically, even before the Hamster Combat token launch, people have started buying and selling crypto coin. And it is trading of this cryptocurrency that gives it its value. Hamster Combat was actually listed on KuCoin for $0.003. And I also heard from other platforms that it has been listed for pre-sales, that it has been listed for like $0.74, which means it's already getting some value even before the token launch. Now, when the token launch actually occurs, there are some big ways, there are some financial investors that is going to pour in money into the Hamster token, and that is going to increase the value of the token massively. That is what happened to Notcoin. That is what happens every day in the crypto space. Now, how much can you potentially earn? Now, my theory is that Hamster Combat is going to make use of profit per hour and other parameters which they've stated. And I think one of those parameters could actually still be your coin balance. Remember, they said profit per hour over coin balance. They didn't say that coin balance is unimportant or probably they are not going to be using coin balance. Instead, they just said profit per hour is more important. So I kind of have a simple methodology that we can use to actually calculate our profit per hour and also our coin balance. Now, pulling out a calculator, I'm just going to give you a simple calculation. So I think if we have like 1 million, so let's just go right here, 1 million profit per hour. I think basically Hamster Combat is going to be dividing this by 100, and so if you divide this by 100, you most likely is going to get in 10,000. I guess so. Take that out. That's going to be 10,000, correct? And then I think they are going to actually just multiply this by 0. The listing price. So probably the listing price could be around 0.3, but I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around this. So if we go ahead and pull out our calculator and do 10,000, and then we divide that or multiply, sorry guys, by 0.03, I think this is going to make each person like $300. So that is going to be equal to $300 right there. So basically that is what I think is going to be the calculation, but I also think they are going to be using coin balance, and most likely I think they are some of the cards that we buy, some of the cards that you own, like the Hamster Combat NFT cards, is going to play another important role in the allocation. So I think for coin balance, let's say if you're having like let's just use 70 million, so 70 million, or 100 million, so you are grandmaster, so let's use 100 million. I think they can actually just divide this by 10,000, so it's going to be by 10,000, and if we do that 10,000, that is also going to equate to 10,000. So I think it's also still going to give us $300 if we multiply that by this. So we are making this like probably I'm just guessing that this could be the listing price of Hamster Combat, so we can get $300. So right now you can impute your coin balance, you can impute your profit per hour and see exactly how much you earn. You can comment down below in the comment section, but this is my possible theory for Hamster Combat calculation and how much we can potentially earn from this particular token. Now, in case you are wondering if Hamster Combat is going to be able to pay, yes, they are going to be able to pay, because they do not need to have $200 billion in their bank account. They only simply need to add value to their coin, which they have successfully done. More than 200 billion people are actually using it. There are some big ways that is backing up this project, so it's definitely going to be so successful and it's going to make us a lot of money. So this is my potential theory for the airdrop calculation. So feel free to connect your app, choose your exchange, and get ready for the Hamster Combat launch.